Lately, I've only been catching smaller crappie, and I got an idea today how maybe I can get onto some larger crappie and drop down deep. I think they're stacked and the smaller fish are on top. So I'm going to really drag the bottom and see what we can find. So hang with me and let's see if this works. Thanks. Deep. Let's see what's in here. It's about 87 degrees out. So I'm not sure how active these are going to be. Well, something wanted it. So let this continue to drop to the bottom. Keep it past a smaller fish. See if the bigger ones are hanging out down there. First fish, and that is better than we've been catching. I don't know that it's... Hey, I think that one might. If it's 9 inches, I'll keep it. If things get bigger, I'll throw it back. Let's see what our measurement is. Oh, almost 9, not quite. About 8 3/4. We'll go ahead and toss it back. Boat come through that really upset the water in the boat. Otherwise the water's just really still. I was saying when I cut off, I'm using Bobby Garland Baby Shad. It's a dark blue. If they don't work, I'll move to a more expensive soft plastic, but these normally work pretty good. When the fish get really picky, then I move on to the Berkeley Gulp minnows, which are about twice the price. And they're so easy for the bluegill to swipe. But day in, day out, those Berkeley Gulp minnows are a fish favorite. There we go. What do we got? There's, I believe, a nice crappie. May go 9, maybe another 8 3/4. We've got to find out. There's 9. There we go. Let's see what we got here. That one goes 9 on the dot. And if he's straightened up, he is. So we're going to keep this one. And like I said, if I get a few bigger, I'll toss this one back. While I was turning the boat, and a little surprise here. I think that one's going to be too small. It wasn't really at the bottom. This is about 20 feet deep here. So I didn't let, no, that's not going to cut it, but he's on and he's out. Another one off the bottom. I don't know about this. We'll measure it, but it may come up just a tad short. Yeah, it goes 8.5. Get a little closer in there. Nice shank one out of something's mouth. Alright, crappie don't normally go too far. This heat, they're lethargic. They'll stay in the spot. We'll get him this time. There's something. And again, I lost it. Didn't know I had it. There we go. Too small. I can't tell if I'm getting hits down there, if I'm catching a rope from the dock. That's a fish. Oh, come on in, bud. It's not a bad crappie. It's not the giants I'm hoping for, but that one will fillet. A couple more of those and a 9-inch. Now let's just check. I'm terrible at guessing sizes. Yeah, he goes 9. There we go. Deeper. I don't think that one is what we're looking for, but it's bigger than the last couple. I'm gonna give it up. I have to get the hook removers. Go. This one probably goes 7.5 or 8. Well, he goes on my arm too. Yeah, 8 inches. Drink. That one will keep. There's 3 in the bucket. Alright, back down there. I was thinking about crappie fishing, folks. Just keep going to the well. When the well runs dry, move to a new well. Come back in a little bit and it will reload. This lake is so well stocked with crappie. I know that when this spot is dry, all I gotta do is move over to the other side of the dock, and that's where they will have moved to. Put on a different bait that they haven't been seeing for 20 minutes, and they should be good to go. other good thing about crappie is it's not expensive to fish them. They do not care how much you paid for your boat or your lures or your rod and reel. They don't care if you're wearing fancy fishing clothes. That's a good one, it'll keep. There's a fish. That one will keep. Just a little patience, a little luck, a little cooperation from the crappie. And they're there. I'm still on the same bait that I started with. Just thankful the bluegill aren't hitting it because I would not be on the same bait. I had to change my battery. We're on the other side of the stock for a minute. I'm going to see if they swam over here. If they don't prefer that shade, I do for a minute. It's hot out here. Yeah, I guess, folks, it's always a good idea to wear sun protection. I learned this the hard way recently. And even though I got the kind of skin cancer that wasn't really dangerous, it's not pleasant having it cut off. It doesn't hurt when they do it because they use an anesthesia. But it sure hurts when that wears off for a couple of weeks. Now I've got to keep going back and getting it checked. All because I didn't wear sunscreen. There's a fish. Not a bad crappie, it'll keep. I have to get the hook remover for this. He choked at. Hopefully he didn't really get it embedded too much because that's a pain. Nope, that was easy. Okay, good. That one would go 10. I believe. 9 at the minimum. And again, I know the population of crappie in this lake is really heavy, so keeping 9-inch fish is actually good for the lake. Keeping a 15-inch fish would not be. Keeping a 7-inch fish would not be. You go 9, 10, 11, 12, that's good keep. So fishing just right off the bottom is definitely yielding better results size-wise than it had been. I'm not catching as many, but I'm catching bigger. I believe there might be a fish down there that wants that. Yeah, there we go. That one, I don't feel like it's heavy enough to keep. It's probably 8 inches. There's a nice one. Not a giant, but it's still really the best one today. And I'm curious. See how big he goes. He goes 10. Eight and a fin. He got me. I didn't even realize he was there. But he's not gonna keep. Something on it. Oh, it's on there. What do we got? A crappie. That's a wide one. Get some sandwich fillets off that. It's not a bad crappie. I expected it to be much smaller for the fight that put up because it didn't fight well. I might have something there. Let's see. I do. Hope I got the hook in me. There we go. I'm going to throw that one in a bucket because it might be one that calls another one. There are largemouth in here. This one's not big, but I figured you'd want to see it. Nothing special, but good looking fish, good markings, no battle scars, except maybe that broken lip.